Now, your exclusive 7-storm team forecast.
And welcome back, everybody. Our sleep tight weather view takes us to a picture from the International Space Station. This is a picture of Hurricane Joaquin. Joaquin has become really a monster storm out near the Bahamas right now. Category 4 storm and really battering the islands out there. Unfortunately, there has been a few incidences with cargo ships. There was several people rescued earlier today, and a big cargo ship actually has been unaccounted for so far. The good news is that hurricane looks to move off to the northeast and away from the mainland part of the United States. That is definitely good news, and we'll take it closer to home here and look at that almanac. Temperatures cooler than average today in the tri-states. We got up to 68 degrees officially here in Quincy. Now, this is the third day in a row that we've been below average. Check out that low temperature, however. We got down to 39 degrees this morning. That is 10 degrees below our normal low for this time of year. But look at that record for this day in 1974, 27 degrees. It was chilly out there this morning, but not quite that cold. Look at that allergy index. That stubborn mold pollen, or mold spores, I should say, still hanging around there at the high concentration level. Weed pollen is at the moderate level. The good news is we do have low or minimal grass pollen concentration. Now, Macomb Skycam showing some nice clear skies out there. Temperature 64 degrees. At dew point at 35 degrees, relatively dry air out there. Check out that wind right now northeast at 15 miles per hour. Definitely quite blustery out there. Lots of sunshine in everyone's neighborhood. Looks like temperatures hanging out in the mid-60s from north to south, maybe just a degree or two warmer there for our far eastern viewers. There's that wind. Jacksonville out of the northeast right now at 22 miles per hour. That's quite strong. The rest of us, yeah, we're definitely seeing a little bit of a breeze here across the tri-states this evening. Not much going on the satellite and radar, just a lot of blue sky above our heads currently. We zoom out, we can see, well, a lot of rain and clouds out to our east there in Kentucky and Indiana. Fortunately, you might be hearing about some flooding that's going to be occurring back to the southeast there, but I think we're going to dodge out the rain from that part of the world. We have a big surface high pressure system anchored right over the north part of the Great Lakes. It is a very strong high pressure system, and that's continuing to give us cooler and drier air. Now, because it's so strong, that wind wants to flow away from that high pressure system, and as it curves around from a clockwise way, that's why we're getting those strong northeast winds right now. And if we look back to the west, we're going to see low pressure forming out there as well. That's going to turn our winds from the north, and that's going to give us warmer and better chances for rain coming up in the next few days. There's a hurricane out to the east there drawing in all that moisture. The southeast, going to be a little wet down there. But we're going to stay dry through the weekend and for tonight for your game of the week. Centralia 5-1 coming into powerhouse Palmyra sitting at 6-0. Temperature is going to be 61 degrees at kickoff, but that temperature could drop fairly quickly through the evening as the sun goes down and the skies remain clear. Skies will get a few more clouds here Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures reaching the mid-60s, although again I think we'll stay dry at least through the weekend. Lows tonight going to be pretty chilly. Lows in the lower or upper 30s to the north here, maybe down into the lower 40s to the south. And those highs tomorrow, yeah, mid-60s I think across the board, pretty much like what we got today. So expect some more sunshine here coming up, although those clouds will start to increase through the weekend. Temperatures really starting to warm up by the middle of next week. Temperatures getting up to near, well, maybe 80 degrees. And that chance of rain will come up as those southerly winds start to shift around. We're looking at maybe a little bit of a warm up coming up, and get ready for that.
All right. Meanwhile,